right. Welcome to the Tom Mo Show. That's right, man. It's Wednesday night. Y'all know how we do it, man. Rickety raw, whatever you want to call it. That's how we do it. We live, man, and we take what we say. I want to say. We take the gloves off. How about that, Ma? What's
Hell
up,
no.
Angie? Angie? That's what I call her. Yeah, we taking the gloves off tonight, man. Talking about a few things that's going on around the world, in the world, personal, all that. We just go all over the map on Wednesday nights, man. We don't have no guests in the night, as far as I know, but you already know. Sometimes people just click right on in, come right on in, man, saying, "Hey, we here." You dig? If they do, man, we with it. Don't forget, man, to like, subscribe, and share. You got to get the numbers up, man. I'm looking at my screen. Y'all already know, man. The likes don't even match how many people looking at the show. I don't understand it. What is it, man? Is it something personal or you just a little slow?
Might be both. Might be both.
Huh?
Can be a little both.
It'll be a little both. And it's all right. Because I'm a little slow sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right. I'm not saying that you slow all the time. You was on that yellow bus. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like the night. When it comes down to them like on the like button, man, nobody ain't hitting that joint, but they watching the show. I mean, I don't know how that go, but it is what it is. I hope y'all had a good day today. You know, it's what they call hump day. That's what Marty Morgan told me. It's hump day on Wednesday. Uh-oh.
Hey,
I'm
I know
getting,
you ain't on fire.
yeah, I'm going to start a fire with this.
Oh man, come on, man.
See what I'm saying about slow? This is what I'm talking about.
Oh man, it might be a sign.
Hey, what? What side of what?
No, I see an Egyptian god behind you. Then I see fire. I don't know, man. We need to look more into that, man.
I feel like this today, man. So, hey, it is what it is. You dig?
Yeah, that gold shining over there.
How you feel, Maul? What's going on with you?
Oh man, I'm hanging. I'm hanging in there. Good Wednesday night. We gonna have some good talk. I was trying to see if Sade gonna pop in here today, man. I was looking forward to at least getting cut off once or twice tonight. Where were you at, sis?
I haven't seen her in a minute, though.
She texted me her phone back on. She said it's
Right?
back working. I think her phone was broke, but it's back working. But now it might not be working. I don't know.
Hey, you know how they do, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all had a good show this evening, man. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
y'all popped in, man, and listened up, man, and then I had to get up out of there. You know what I mean? But it was a good show, man. I really appreciate it, man. Real. But
Yeah.
anyway, I want to talk to you about something before we even get started into what you may have already lined up for the people for the night.
What you got?
I want to go over, man, finance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Finances, because people sometimes don't understand how important it is to have your finances together. You know, not just have a nest egg, as they call it, a nest egg. You know, like anything can happen at any moment. Is you ready for it? You know, you think about like how you spending money. Like I know in the wintertime, we should not be spending a lot of money in the wintertime because there's not a whole lot you need to do in the wintertime. In the summertime, you going out, you buying clothes, they got parties, picnics, cabarets, they got a whole lot going on in the summertime because the weather is nicer. So we out there and we
Yeah.
spending money and we doing things. You know what I'm saying? But when the wintertime comes, and I said this before, it's a time where you're supposed to really kind of stack your bread up because there's not a whole lot activities going on that you need to be going out and getting into. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss K. You know what I mean? And when you know like what you got coming in, you count what you know that gotta go out every month, all leftovers need to go into the savings. That's how you build. Go into your savings because it's no use of you carrying around with you. If you carry it around with you, you're gonna spend. Everybody know when you go outside, you spend money. You getting gas, you buying food, you may go into a spot that you gotta pay to get into. You know what I mean? There's different reasons why you want to spend money because it takes money to make the world go round. Bottom line, you know what I mean? We learned that through the pandemic. When ain't nobody, everybody wasn't working and everybody wasn't having no money, ain't nobody was doing no whole lot of nothing. Everything was shut down. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying tonight that make sure you got your mind right to put your finances in the right places for you to be able to party with the stars in the summertime. Same thing with working out. We should be working out in the winter. I'm not saying don't work in the summer, but you should really be working out in the winter for when the summer comes, you can shine. You know what I'm saying? Your workout gonna show, you gonna see people will be talking, oh, you look different. Oh, what you been doing? You know what I'm saying? But that's making sure that you got your mind right in the right places, doing the right things for you. We always talk about as Miss J always say, man, you know, take care of you. You got to take care of you in so many different ways, man. It's just amazing every day when I wake up, man. I just realize how much information, man, that I just didn't know. And I'm behind the eight ball. I'm late in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's all about where you going, what you want, who you want to be, who you want. You know what I mean? People be talking about, well, you do this and you do that, and you know what I said, say to them? What you want to be me? You know, you can't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I can't do what you do. You know what I mean? But if you know what you're doing, then you only have room to try to be like nobody else. Can't be nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta get smart, man. We gotta understand these 12 months that's in the year, they all got a significance for certain reasons. Wintertime, spring, fall, summer. You know what I mean? Those are different times, different elements, different things be going on during those times, man. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to shoot that out there to y'all, man, before we got started. Marty Moore, what you think about the finance thing?
It's magic, you know. They say money rule the world. You know, money can make people do things they wouldn't normally do. You know, like if somebody wasn't paying half of these people, they wouldn't even do a podcast. They wouldn't even care about giving news to people. Even the weatherman, he don't really give a fuck about the weather. He just care about the check. You know, so it's like people lose the love for the things that they doing. You know, even the dudes that's playing ball, they don't care no more. They know they care about a check. They sit out games. They got fans arguing. They don't play enough because they worry about their body. They don't care to play in the All-Star games no more. So they like, we might as well cancel the All-Star game because money took over. You know, everybody care about money. So it's like nobody doing things out of the love no more. You know, people just doing it because they think, oh, I can make a lot of money if I do this. I'm like, damn, who does things anymore because they love to do it? They ain't say like, I just feel like this is what I was born to do. I love to cook. They just always say, man, you get this job, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna at least be making six figures. Then they miserable. So it's like a lot of people don't understand, man. You can have a lot of money, but you can be poor at spirit. So you can be a rich guy out here with all the money in the world, but your spirit can be real poor. You know, so I don't get caught up in the money. You know, money magic. You know, we had $1 million right now. We can get people to do whatever. Everybody be want to work with the Tom Mo show. You know, we just ain't got the magic right now. You know, and that's all it is money. Money just make people do things, you know, easily. You know, because if it weren't for money, a lot of these white people wouldn't be where they at right now.
That's right.
They ain't got to do none of the work. The nigga who own Uber, he chilling right now while niggas out there grinding, picking up people in their cars and their personal cars. But the dude who own Uber, he on a vacation right now, just chilling. He don't have to pick nobody up, drop strangers off or anything. He chilling. He just collecting the check. So it's just weird, you know, because a lot of people ain't got to actually come out here and do the work. They can just pay somebody else to do it. They ain't got to have the skill. They can just pay somebody to do it. And we get it confused thinking that these people smarter than us because they got people thinking book smart is better than street smart. Like, nah, give me a street smart person way before book smart If it comes to survival, ain't nothing gonna be able to help you in that chemistry book. You know, just because you know who the fourth president cousin was, that ain't gonna help you right here. Any Jeopardy question ain't gonna help you in real life, you know. So it just, man, we gotta wake up and understand that money is just magic. It got us all in this cycle to constantly do the same thing every year.
But
That's it. That's how I look at it, though.
man, look, you explained it real good too. I'm saying, like, I'm just glad that you mentioned, the part about everybody doing everything for money and forgetting about the love that they have for what they love to do that they would do for free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Money will come. Me a prime example, man. Like, I love music. You know what I'm saying? I was brought up in music, man. I love music. And I have gotten to a point now that I'm riding that same wave. If it ain't no money involved, man, I ain't even trying to do it. And I love music. I love to play. You know what I'm saying? But I done fell into the place where though it takes money to operate. It takes money to have people on your team. Ain't nobody coming on the band stage because they love to do music. Now I ain't even gonna lie. I do have, I want to say at least one or two people that be playing with me with Let's Do It Again band that they love music and they there. They want to get paid, but if they don't get paid, they cool for that particular time. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about all the time, but maybe a show or two. They on me, oh, I ain't tripping, man. I want to just come out and have fun. Show love to the people. You know what I mean? But when we was younger, that's how it was. When we first started out the music back in the day, man, we wasn't worried about getting no paid, man. We just wanted to play. Just let us play, man. And we did that. We did that. But as you grow and you understand that without money, people are not willing to say, hey, I love doing that, so I'm gonna do it with you. No. They say, man, if you pay me, I'm there. If you can't pay me, man, then when you get the money, man, call me. You know what I'm saying? So can we build like that though, Mo? Can you build when you like if you ain't got the bag and you trying to do some things, but you got people that can help you with what you're doing, but you don't have the money to pay them? How can
Yeah.
you build off of that?
Depending on what you building, you know, a lot of people they looking to get rich. So if you looking to get rich, I don't really know how you build off of it. You know, like that's the thing. Like kids, when you growing up, we play ball because we like it. It's fun.
Mhm.
You know, like now they got this thing called the NBA, the NFL. So you get to a certain age, you feel like, man, but I can't play on the big league. I don't want to play at all. But it's plenty of leagues you can play at. You know, everybody want to be on BT, MTV. You can play right down the street at the bar down the street. There's plenty of clubs down here that take local bands, they take local talent that would pay them to do cover songs. But people overlook them gigs because everybody want to be with Beyonce and Rihanna and them at when that ain't everybody go. Everybody meant to be on mainstream, big stage, and
Right,
for me, I wouldn't even want to be. You know, as long as you got some local fame and you able to make some money doing something you love to do, and you comfortable, you ain't got to make billions and millions of dollars like Jay-Z and them. It's like why? Like how much money do you need? And
right,
it's because you rap. Like nah, it's because you into this and into that. But is he actually happy?
right,
That's what I want. Like, is you really actually? Because he's not rapping no more. He mostly selling this and doing that now. It's not even about his music no more. He
right.
got weird hairstyle that he probably don't even like. Who knows? But now it's more about fashion. It's more about who you with. Now you can't be with this person. You gotta can't do music with that person. It's like that sucks. You gotta see if the label okay with it first. It's like now it ain't no fun in it. You know, it's like too many rules into it. Now they took the fun out, but that's all the magic of money, man. Money can do it. What up, Slicky Woo?
That's
What
right.
up, Ron? What up, Angie? What else we got in here? Kim, Slicky and late, man. You getting tired over there, Slicky?
He'll call you 2 o'clock in the morning. Y'all be up the rest of the night.
Angie say they not smarter than us. They might not know more than we know, and that's the thing. It's a lot of people out here that book smart. That's why I say, man, you book smart, you know. But if you had to survive out here in Ward 8 in Southeast or any hood or any city, they can't. They won't even understand the lingo, man.
Right, right, man. I just know, like, you know, I want to be around people, man, that just normal, good people. You know what I'm saying? We can sit down and we can have a conversation about stuff about our dreams and things that we may want to do. You know what I mean? Without a person thinking like I had somebody tell me, man, said, man, you want to be a star. I had somebody tell me, say, you want to be a star. And my reply for them was, I'm already a star.
Yeah.
I'm already a star, man. You know what I mean? I don't have to be the radio or on TV to be a star. I'm a star from surviving how I grew up. I'm still out here. I'm still breathing. I'm still moving. I'm still trying to create some things. That what makes me a star. You're not a star all because everybody you on BET that BET made you a star. I don't think BET made you a star. BET gave you the exposure for other people to see you and see
Yeah.
what you're doing. You was already a star. That's why BET wanted you on there. You know what I'm saying? On that network. You know what I mean? That's just like with the movies. These actors out here, man, they stars before they get there. This is how they managed to get there. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's being a star is what's really important. What's really important is just fulfilling the dreams that you trying to accomplish. Because once you accomplish one, then you can go and try to accomplish another, and then another, and another. You know, I heard Kevin Hart say, and it stuck with me. Kevin Hart said, "I'm not competing with nobody but myself."
Yeah.
That's it. I'm trying to outdo me. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And he doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? He doing a great job. So it's just amazing how people look at you when you developing and going through your stages of being successful into what you are doing, not being successful for the whole world, because everybody is not made for that. That's because I always say, what's for you is for you. Whatever God got for you, you're gonna get it. But if it ain't for you, then you're not gonna get it. But you do get a turn. You do get a turn. I used to always tell people that, man. When something, I said, man, it ain't your turn yet. Your turn gonna come. You know, I did. I got my turn finally. You know what I mean? I finally got my turn. You know what I mean? Because I used to be wondering like, why I can't do this or why I can't get that, do this and have that, all this and that. But in time, God only going to give it to you when He know you ready for it. If you ain't ready for it, you're not gonna get $1 million. He already know that you ain't ready for it. Why should He give you $1 million when you're an alcoholic? Tell me why. To help you kill yourself? Because that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the money and you're gonna drink. Because you got it. You got the money. You can buy it. Every day, all day, you got your friends over. Everybody, we party. Let's do this. Why should He give you that? But if you know that you got your affairs in order, how to use money, where the money gonna go, you know what I mean? It's not gonna take you a place where though you're gonna destroy your life and a whole lot of people along with you. Then yeah, you might get that $1 million. I'm not a person that play lotto and all that. I think that it's a scam. It's a scam, and every now and then, some people do win. How it happened. I just think they wake up this morning and say, you know what? We're gonna put this in here for a winner today. We're gonna pick a winner today. Period. For the next 6 months, ain't nobody winning nothing.
Mm,
Ain't nobody winning nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, look, what they at the billions, or did somebody already hit that mall?
man, I don't know. I don't play the numbers, so
Yes, you know what I mean. They get all this money from us. They get it from us. We go in there, we play the lotto tickets. We go in there, we play the lotto tickets all over the world. All this money going in there for one person to get lucky, one person. A lot of people play on jobs. They got a group of people put in the money and play it, and then the day hit, they break that money down. You know what I'm saying? In 4 or 5 ways, however it is. But it's just like insurance. We pay insurance every month for years without being in an accident. And as soon as you're in an accident and you call your insurance company, they saying, "Well, what's your deductible?" Why should I even have a deductible? I done gave y'all money for the last 10 years and never been in a car accident. You know, it's all about how you use your money. When you using your money. I mean, I don't know. If I got, let's just say if I got $500, that's all I got. I got $500. Should I go out and buy me a bunch of Boss outfits? Because I got 500. So, I'm gonna go buy me some Boss shirts. You know what I'm saying? Or buy me some stuff, man. And then maybe I may end up with maybe $150 left out of that. But then I got a whole 2 weeks to go before I get paid again. Do you think that 150 gonna last that whole 2 weeks? No, it ain't gonna last because you have to use it for gas, you have to use it for food. The kid might go on a trip. All this stuff happens on a daily basis. So we gotta know that instead of getting that ball stuff, I'm gonna take 300, I'm gonna put it over here just in case, and then we'll work off this $200.
Yeah.
That's the right way. I mean, managing your own money. You gotta manage your own money, man. If you want to continue to not be broke, 'cause I'm always telling myself, I'm always saying, man, I'm broke, man. I ain't got no money. Because I be spending it. You know what I'm saying? I be spending it on just living, not buying unnecessary things, but just living, man. You might need a plumber. You got to pay a plumber to come and do some work for you, man. You ain't get nobody to do the plumbing work for you for free. You might need your house painted for whatever reason. You got to pay. All that costs money. All that costs money. So when I decide to get up and say, hey, I want to fix this door today, I got to have the money to fix it. Period. Period. What you think, Angie? You think you manage your money good? Because I know you on here. Do you manage your money good? Do you think so? Or do you think you still need some, I want to call it counseling, because and counseling is not you actually going to sit down with a counselor for real. It could be me and Marty Mall just talking about what we're talking about and it fit your description. And we giving you some information where though you say, you know what, they right, man. I'm going to start doing that. That's counseling within itself. You know what I mean? What about you, Slicky? You think you need some help?
She said, I try my best, but everything helps.
Most definitely, man. 'Cause we all have those moments when we overspend. They do that with the credit card. They get us to get these credit cards, and we overspend.
Yeah, man. I just hate it. They burn more money than I make. So it's just a game, man. It's monopoly. It's just until we realize money not real, we gonna continue to stress about it. We continue to pray for it. It's people out here that go to church and pray to God that they make more money or that they hit the lottery. Like this is man made, man. God is not listening. None of those things, man. So you can keep waiting. Some dudes just hit, some people don't, but man, all this stuff is man made. Eventually, they about to get rid of the dollar. It's about to be all digital. So I guess they gonna be praying to God that they get some digital deposits. It just let you know that man, this stuff is fake. We supposed to be able to just live and die. Like everything in between, they just creating stress. They making life sucks. Because we supposed to just be able to wake up, breathe, and enjoy life. We shouldn't be able to eating poison. We shouldn't be drinking poison. We shouldn't even be working for real. You got a lot of people, you got to work. You got to do this shit. You got to do Adam and Eve wasn't working at Popeyes.
That's right.
I ain't read no biblical book or none of that shit before they rewrote everything that these people was working for these other people. Everybody was working for themselves. They even had their farm. You can sell some of your own goods, but it wasn't selling. It was trade offs. Even back in the day, they gave loans to people, but it wasn't no interest. But now everything is just about the dollar. And then for those who giving out the dollar, they know it's just control. They make money. Money don't come out of thin air. Like it ain't God making. Like for people to put it on God we trust, they put all that on a dollar bill. But we gotta understand it's people that's getting paid to make money. They paying you with the stuff that you making in there. That just lets you know that if any of us was smart, we can really make money. We can print money and make it look just as good as done. You know, but they make sure they get certain machines and make sure only certain people can do it. And then it's against the law. It's against the law to do some shit they already doing. You want to grow food? No, only we can grow food, nigga. You locked up. You want to make money? No, only we make money, nigga. You like that's messed up. That's why I respect a lot of people out here that's making their own little dollars. You know, like you can create your own V-Bucks. You can just say, you know, you got Tom O show money. You know, so just like at the end of the day, it costs you money to buy this money, but you only can spend this here. You know, it's like going to David Buster's. You get the card. Once you put money on it, nigga, there's money on it. You ain't got to use it all now, but that's their way of controlling a little bit of what they got, you know. But it's tough, man. Money is fake, man. It's a trick. They going to continue to control the world, control us, as long as we worship money. You know, if you praying for money, that ain't a good look. You know, any book say don't worship no other God but him. Money is another God. If you worship and you praying for it, you think you need it, life ain't right without it, then that sucks for you, you know, because only thing should be right without is God. If that's what you believe in, definitely. So if you got God, you should be good. Not if you ain't got money, if you ain't got these tennis shoes, if you ain't the freshest nigga on the block. We lost, man. We lost. We got to get back to what we really here for. You know, trees just grow and stand in the same spot and die. Like, ain't no complaint about it. Just for us, man, we get the leeway to do more than any other animal, any other plant, creature, anything on earth. We got to take advantage of it. We really enslave ourselves by listening to people who was born just like us. What make them smarter than us? I'm like really, like what make them smart? What make them that special that Jesus came and talked to them? Fuck us. He talked to them, Moses and them, everybody, all these prophets, everybody messed with our ancestors, but not us. Right. Like, what make them so special and not us? They were smarter. They wrote books. They knew how to manipulate people. They knew how to use words to get people to do certain things, and they still doing it. Just, I'm done with it. They can't fool me no more. You know.
Hey man, look, I already know, boy. I'm hip to it too. I'm hip too. I'm just a little. Like the word I used earlier, I'm just a little slow.
Slow. Let's figure something and learn.
But I do know that, you know, I'm not. I remember I used to be greedy about money, like real greedy about money. You know,
me too.
I have it, so I was willing to do whatever it took to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that level no more. I'm not willing to sacrifice my freedom. I'm not willing to hurt somebody for money. You know what I'm saying? You know, oh wow. I just feel like I ain't want that plate to be all on. I just feel like money go round and round, man. It goes round and round. You know, because I can have a $5 bill a day and go to the corner store, and more, you go to that same corner store and you'll get that same $5 bill back in your change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You give them a $20 bill and boom, you're looking at it like, man, I mocked that joint. That's the same $5 I had. Money going round and round. And you're right, Mo, we can make money. They call it counterfeit though. That's what the devil is. You can't make it counterfeit because it ain't come from us.
You know, they do what to you?
You know what I mean? And lock you up. You're going to jail for it. But why? You making it, who give you the power to make it, and you don't go to jail for you.
Exactly. Right? Yeah.
So these are some of the things that we gotta kind of understand and figure out how we're gonna use it to our advantage. But we gotta take a quick break, man. We'll be right back in 1 second. Just don't go nowhere. Stay right there.
Mm-hmm. What's up? All right, look. Okay, we're gonna do this thing, man, in about 5 minutes. Yeah.
Hey, you guys, all you social media junkies out there. I'm Lady of Troy, and I'm here to ask all of you to participate in watching the Tom Mo Show. The Tom Mo Show is incredible. It's entertaining, energetic, and informative, and you really don't want to miss it. Monday through Fridays from 1 to 2 p.m., and then you get a double shot on Wednesdays from 9:30 to 10:30. I'll see you there.
Welcome to the Tom Mo Show. look, Lady of Troy celebrating her birthday, y'all, tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Thursday, she's celebrating her birthday down at the Shop Bar with what's the brother name? We just had him on the show tomorrow. Put my phone down.
Say what? Somebody on the show. Oh, Rocksteady.
Rocksteady. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. Rocksteady
Rocksteady.
Project. That's what they call it. Rocksteady Project. They're gonna be down there tomorrow. I think the doors open at 8. I think it is about 8 o'clock. The doors open, and it's free. And it's free, but you already know you got to pay for your beverages, you got to pay for your food or whatever. You know, I don't know how they're gonna be doing the table setup thing, but yeah, tomorrow, man, down there at the Shop Bar in Waldorf, man, Lady of Troy, a part of the Tom Mo show, will be down there celebrating her birthday, man. I'm gonna be there. I'm going down there, man. Show my support. I'm not gonna be there long, but I'm gonna pop in and pop out, man. Just show my support. And I'm just telling you guys, if y'all ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, don't cost nothing to get in, man. Go on down there, man. Party, man. They project, they Rocksteady Project. They gonna be cranking. They gonna be cranking about it. It gets it in. So just want to make sure y'all hear that. Tomorrow, get down there.
Lady of Troy. That's my girl right there. She gets deep. She gets deep.
Yeah.
Like you said, I spend it, save what? Angie said, can't take it when I die. You right.
No.
You right. It's scary, man.
I just feel you should be living your best life every day, and living your best life is not saying that you got to have a whole bunch of money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying living your best life in a way that you live and you happy with what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like I would, if I was to die tomorrow, I wouldn't want nobody to be at my funeral saying he ain't have enough time. He wasn't here long enough. He left too early.
Yeah.
Nobody leaves too early. When you go, it was your time. It was your time. So unfortunately, we lose kids, babies, all that, man. You know what I mean? But the Creator had another plan for them. You know what I mean? They wasn't meant to live a long time to go through so much that we go through out here every day. You know what I'm saying? So I try to live my best life every day. Every day I wake up, I try to do the things that I want to do, that I'm happy with doing, and I'm good with that. If I just want to be in the house all day long, don't do nothing, stay on the couch all day, I'm living my best life.
Yeah.
That's what I chose to do. You know what I mean? If you're a person that you want to run the streets all day, all night, party all weekend, and do all that, man, you living your best life. Because once your life is over, there's no more living no more. You can't take no money with you. You can't take no cars with you, no jewelry, no clothes, nothing.
Eric, you came in here naked. Why should you go with anything?
You're going to be to the bone, man.
Everybody want to leave with something. They want to go out and this and that. And then you came here ass naked. Like, I don't know what you trying to leave with. What just really surprised me is when I see people say they need money to survive. Like, then you see homeless people somehow for the last 3 years. Like, damn, Slim been in the same spot. How is he doing this? And then with animals, I see the commercials. Just save this 1 or 2 animals, and people like, man, I gotta take care of my dog. It just never made sense to me, because then I see stray cats. Like, this nigga got no money. This cat got no money, dog. Like, these animals somehow they making it day by day with no money. I'm just saying, like, they somehow can make it out here and survive with no money. That should let you know that it's all a game, man. This fraud. They ain't gotta pay rent for no nest. You imagine a bird had bird rent. Like, come on, man. These squirrels and everything waking up rent free, meaning that they scratch free. Oh, man. We the only one that allowing people to tell us we gotta pay to live and we gotta even pay to die. It's just amazing to me. Like, we supposed to be smart beings, but somehow we really dumb. Yeah. We really dumb, man. We really gotta smarten up to understand that I just look at other species and other animals like, man, like they living like to us. We might think it ain't nothing wrong with these animals. Only thing we get in their way, we build railroads and highways and stuff. We in their way, but other than that, they living life, man. They love. They don't need all this money that we need. We need so much just to be happy, and we so smart. It just don't make sense. All we gotta do is help with each other.
That's
One
it.
help the other, but we in competition. It's like, come on, you see a herd of every animal, even elephants, the biggest animals in the world, even they roll together. Us, we just getting these small sessions and we against each other. Oh, because you're a little darker, they're a little lighter, you white, you black, you yellow. Like, come on, human is human. We smart enough to know that, so I just think the things the way they are because they wanted to be like this. Only thing things gonna change is we force them to change it. But if we okay with society the way it is, ain't nothing gonna change. If people really think that we gotta go out here and work hard while they don't work hard at all and they live in life, man, we gonna be like this for a long time. And I might not see it in my lifetime, but eventually it's gonna take a generation to wake up and say we ain't going for none of this. And it's getting there. I'm telling you, it's getting there. We got Kenny just popped in.
Who?
My boy Kenny. What up, Kenny?
Hey, what's up, big boy?
Exactly. Do what you want to do, not what people want you to do. We only live once.
That's all, man. That's all, man. That's all we got at one time, man.
Capitalism. Gotta love it. I don't know, Kenny. I don't know what we gonna do, man. It's a shame.
Well, they got it so locked down that you already know you can't even own property in DC.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, you can't own the land. How about that?
Yeah, you own the house, but not the land that is on.
Yeah. So that means if they decided they want to build a highway through this land right here and you living there, they'll pay you to move out.
Yeah, they forcing you to move out. They pushing you out. That's how we got Central Park. Central Park was a thriving black community, but now people go there, they just think, oh, this New York Central Park. You see it on Law and Order, all that shit. Then I looked up the history like that, and that's fucked up. Yeah. They really thought it'd be better to have a park right here than us actually living there. That's right. And man, we allowed it to happen. And as time go on, people don't talk about it. They just keep, but for some reason, these stories keep lasting about Judas and Joshua and all these other people, but stories like that get pushed to the side. Things that we know that really happened is documented that really happened, but the fairy tales get told forever. I just like, man, we really got to get out of that, man. Like people can tell me right now every story in the Bible, but they can't tell me something that happened just 40 years ago in New Orleans. They can't tell me about Black Wall Street. People are like, oh my God, we should know about Black Wall Street like the Bible. We should know that before the Bible. We should know exactly where we come from, but they let us know what they want us to know.
And we absorb it though. See, we absorb it though. They tell us and we take it and we believe into it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think that, man, it need to be a change. Like you're saying, man, I mean, life should be free. Like, it should be free. Like, you're supposed to be free. How you free when you pay for everything? They done went to where they actually put speed cameras on every corners in the world. Now, you don't have a whole lot of them uptown. You got some there. Don't get me wrong. You got some up there, but not a whole lot of them like we got over here in Southeast and Northwest and Northeast, Southwest. Like, it's like you got to pay to park. You know what I mean? I mean, why I got to pay to park? I work right here. Why I got to pay for parking? If you go in the garage, okay, well, you get a pass for the garage for a month. You pay us $150. You can park in the garage for a month. You know what I mean? Without you having to be out on the curb park where you're going to get a ticket. If you know what I'm saying? You ain't paying the meter. Everything is a charge. Everything is a charge. How is we free? I thought this was supposed to be the land of the free. Ain't that what they said? The basketball games and the football games? The land of the free.
Yeah, you freely can choose whatever religion you want to believe in. That's it. That's the only freedom you got, but it ain't really a land of the free. I just be telling people a lot of times, if you look at a kid right now that's real young and you tell him, hey, you better do good, because you know if you ain't doing good, who ain't coming? Oh, yeah, Santa coming. You know, so you program them in their head that, look, if you do good, Santa going to give you some good toys. You know, if you do good throughout the year, Santa gonna make sure you straight. So they in their head they constantly like, I gotta do good because I don't want to disappoint Santa. Because if I don't, you know, these gonna happen. Santa don't give the naughty kids toys.
Right.
So once you grow out of that, it's just like they gotta find another person so you to believe in, you know. And I just always be like, it's weird that we celebrate Christmas on the 25th and we celebrate Jesus' birthday on the 25th. So you go from Santa to Jesus Christ. So now they tell you, look, if you don't do what Jesus wants you to do, they talking about your gifts after life. You know, you're gonna go to hell. You're gonna be punished for this. You know, but if you do what Jesus say do and God say do, you're gonna do this and you can do this. And it's just like, damn, they gave us another Santa Claus. And until people start believing in all the people that they put in front of us and just start believing in self and understand they using this stuff to control us. They using it for fear. Now you scared, just like the kid. That's why they said you got to get baptized. You get reborn again. Basically, they got to put you to sleep and basically you a kid all over again. You got to relearn life again. But they just programming you again. I just be like, damn, that's just amazing to me how a kid can believe in Santa and then eventually wake up and then they throw a big Santa on you. And that's it. And it don't matter what religion it is. It just, I just be so amazed at that. It's like it's no proof, you know. It's like it's no proof with Santa actually real, you know. But people watch it, you know. So it's just like, man, they really using this mind game. That's why I think we're in mental slavery. Like it ain't physical no more. At first it was till they beat it into us. Like they used to tell you, like they beating the devil out of you. That's why we get beaten. That's why we was getting whipped. Because they was reading the Bible telling us that God gave them permission. Because the book said it. We believed it. As black people, we started to believe it. Like, oh, God said it's okay what they doing. No, he didn't. Like, no, take that whip and whip his ass and read from that book. I bet you he tell you, oh, nah, God ain't with that. Like, come on, man. We gotta really start to understand that a lot of our people was tricked and lied to, and they was forced to, you know, live these conditions that we're in. But now we no longer not. We just gotta really start standing up and be like, dog, we not going for this no more. And then listen, you know, because now you can't just trade goods. So now you got people that now don't know how to grow crop, don't not do anything, but they got money. So all they do is pay the person who know how to do it to do it, and they get rich off of that person. Now the person do all the people that had the talent, the fish, that do everything, basically is getting paid by somebody that got no talent at all. I'm like, they done fooled y'all, man, because they forced everybody had to use money in certain places. You couldn't trade out. So now they can tell you, oh, yeah, I'm going to give you money for your oranges. I'm going to give you money for your apples. And now you get that money, you can use it at certain spots, but you can't trade with nobody because you can't use an orange to buy a TV or whatever it was at the time, a radio or whatever it was people needed at the time. You couldn't use that. You needed to use money. So it's like, man, we really gotta get out of this programming, man. I see Angie saying we program, reverse, re-engineer. Man, I don't know. It just, and I can be wrong. A lot of people say, I just like what makes sense to me. Like until somebody show me proof, you can't tell me a column file outside, and I go outside, I don't see no column file, but you be like, no, I'm telling you, it was on file, it was right here. Like, how do you know? Well, my man told me. Oh, he told you? Yeah, then you go there. Who told you? Oh, my man told me. Who his grandfather told him, who died 100 years ago, who told him. So it's just like, dang, we know right now, we tell somebody a story and it passed down to the fifth person, shit gonna change regardless. And by the time it get to you, the whole story is completely different. So it's like, how in the world they pass down stories from hundreds of years ago and we still believe it, man.
Well, but that's like the Woman King. If y'all seen the Woman King, they was selling people to this culture where they can take the slaves. Well, they wasn't even slaves. They just was people that was out there in the village. They was taking those people and selling those people to the Caucasians. And the Woman King, she was telling her king, we need to stop selling our people for the money that they're giving us. We should sell other things because those are our people. Why are we having our people being slaved and sold away? Now, I don't know if y'all seen Woman King and y'all caught that part of the movie, but that's what it was. She fought for that freedom for them to stop letting those Caucasians come over there and buy their people. They was buying it. The king was trading the people for, let's just say, gold or whatever, rice, food.
Comb brushes. They was trading whole people for brushes.
Right. You know what I mean? And they was taking the people and they was selling them off to the Caucasian people as slaves, man. The movie is wonderful. Trust and believe me. The movie is wonderful, man. But you got to get the concept of what the movie is saying, man. There's a story within how they took people and sold them for a fingernail clip, whatever they had, they was selling them. You know what I mean? And she ain't want to do that. She kept saying, "No, that ain't right. We can't keep doing that."
She knew if we constantly, that's like me, Tom. If I got 10,000 bees in my pocket and I keep constantly selling them, and I say, "Look, man, I got 10,000 cards or something in my pocket, basketball cards." Mm-hmm. Eventually, I sell 5,000. They constantly keep buying them. Eventually, I'm not gonna have none. Exactly. So it's just like if somebody want to challenge me to a collecting or something like, what your collection look like? I ain't got nothing to show. So when she started to realize if we constantly sell them our people, they can actually go to war with us and just take over. The king didn't see that. He like, it's so many of these niggas around. He thinking that, oh, this gonna last forever. No, eventually the numbers are going down. So we selling these people by the hundreds and thousands, and we selling our men, mostly our men. Like, and that's what's crazy. Then they start to sell the women. So it's like, damn, not only we selling the men, we selling the women who actually bring us in life. Like we gonna be short. Eventually, this women army ain't gonna be enough to fight the white army. They knew that, and she's seen that, foresee it. So I'm happy the king eventually listened, but man, it's bad. They sugarcoat a lot with their story, but I'm happy they did. A lot of people like they want the real story. If they told the real story, people would be going to war with white people right now. So they had to, lighten it up a little bit. But it still was a good message to show you that, our people still to this day, we'll sell out each other just for the littlest things. And I'm talking about Oprah's and Tyler Perry's and all of them. Like, they would sell us out just to stay on top. R. Kelly's, all of them. Like, that's why he had where he at. They don't care about him. They like, well, you down now. As long as we still up, that's all that matter. And that's what's sad, man. Like, we supposed to bang got on him when he had that problem.
Right.
They continue to let them do it because they doing it too.
Right.
So I be thinking like now everybody acting like they got a problem with R. Kelly. No, nigga. I remember you did the song with him.
Right.
Hey, Jay-Z, I remember the mixtape. Y'all had best of both worlds. Y'all had damn their whole album.
Exactly.
Videos and everything. You knew who he was then. So I be like, people faking now that, oh, he going to jail and oh, he this and he that. Y'all knew he was all of that back then. Y'all knew more than we did.
Yeah.
It's like now we finding out. We like, we heard, but damn, this shit true.
Yeah.
All of them pedophiles, all of them into that weird stuff. But the only thing good about them, they work together. We don't work together. We down here still in competition, not understanding that they got money and they put their money together to make more money. We down here with no money and we competing with each other. Exactly. Like that ain't gonna work. So until we figure that out, man, we definitely gonna be lost.
You're right, man. You're right, man. And it's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing, man, that a lot of people out here is not woken up to that point. Not awakened to that point, man. Don't understand how important it is for us to work together as a community, as a whole, to try to establish something of our own, something that we can say, this is ours. This is something we created, and we can make millions off of it, and we can pass it down to our kids and our grandkids and their kids and their grandkids. It's a cycle, man. It's a cycle. People got to understand these. People get these businesses, and you look on it and be saying 1855, and you But how they name still on the building? They ain't selling this joint to somebody. Ain't nobody. Did they die? You know what I mean? But they passed it down to the generation. They passed it down. So, I tell my sons all the time, man, like y'all need to get into this business that I'm into for y'all can be able to have a business and be an owner and make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, man, everybody got their own plan. They got their own way of they gonna get rich. Or I'm gonna be the one to get rich. I'm gonna be the one to do this. I'm gonna be the one to do that. But if your mind not in the right place and you're not investing your time and your energy into the right place, I didn't say money. I didn't say money. Your time, your energy into something that you know you can do and you can do it well. That's where your energy needs to be going into for you to be able to create a business on your own to be able to pass it down. Then Trump father passed something down to him, or he just gave him money. What was it, Maul?
He passing down everything. That's why he got what he got. A lot of them people, but what we gotta understand is all that stuff from the 18 this and this, we built that, so they owed us so much money because we actually put the labor in. So they gonna have to start figuring things out. Every time I see a company been out since 1903, I'm like, okay, my nigga, I know who started up y'all company, so at the end of the day, it's already in the proof that we built America. So we built America, and people still getting paid. Trust fund babies out here, they getting paid based off those construction sites. So we're not based off that work. So if we was the ones doing the work, we the ones that deserve the money. So we're gonna have to start figuring out. That's why they don't like us to know who was our masters or who was our family's master, because we can actually go back and find out, okay, where that money at? We can figure out, but we don't know who the Robinsons is. I don't know who the Barclays is. Like, I just don't know, but at the end of the day, man, we got to start a company. Like you said, America is built off business. You start a business, you do everything in reverse. What people got to understand is right now, you work a 9 to 5, you got to make sure the government get their money. That means they take their taxes out first. Your job that you're working for, get their money, meaning that you worked all week and you made sure that they got their money throughout the whole week. Wherever you working at, McDonald's, Target, Walmart, and then you wait to get your check. That means they took all their taxes out, the job got what they got, and then you get at the end. But when you got a business, you get paid first. And then you pay your employees, and then you pay your taxes last.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's all about business. So it's like America is a business. It's best to start a business and start getting these free tax write-offs. That's what these white people doing. It ain't really that America's racist. America's just a big business, and only the rich help the rich. That's it. So us at the bottom, we gotta really start helping each other, because we the ones that got all the swag. We the ones that they actually gotta come and figure out how they live in the struggle. Every movie I see is only good because niggas living like we living. They living through struggle. They actually trying to work hard to make it to wherever they trying to go. But these people not living that lifestyle. So it's just like, don't be down on wherever you at. Just understand that your story just better than a lot of these rich folks. They born with silver spoons in their mouth. I don't want to watch that movie. It ain't no good to me. I want to see somebody actually struggle, go through some things, make it through some things. And that's what always good. So if you've been through that, you've been living a good life. I will watch your life. I will read your story if you wrote about it, So if we ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, I know it's almost that time, man. I love y'all, man. And I see y'all tomorrow, me and my boy Big D. Thursdays always the good days. Y'all want to come on here with us, just let us know. And Sade, we miss you tonight, girl.
That's right. You already know, man. As I always say, man, we here to stay. We here to stay, man. You know what I mean? We ain't going nowhere, man. We're going to hear every day, man. We on except weekends. Only time we'll be on weekends is something, special come up that we was invited to, or something that we wanted to go cover to share with you guys. But other than that, Monday through Fridays, man, we right here, man. Me, Marley Marl, Miss J, Dr. Purpose, Sade, and my main man, Big D. And we most definitely got another personnel that's going to be coming to the show real soon. I'm still working on getting everything in order before we bring her out, man. She's a I call her a legend within the DMV, man. Period. Y'all gonna love her, man. Very smart, very intelligent. You know what I mean? But she gonna come on here with us, man, and help us, give you guys some of the things that goes on out in our world every day. Every day, man. We gotta be careful out there. It's like it's a war zone, but it depends on what area you in. It's like a war zone out there, man. You gotta be careful. They snatching cars. They ain't snatching pocketbooks, Maul. They snatching old cars, man. Back in the 70s and the 60s, it was the pocketbooks they were snatching. And they snatching whole cars, man. They terrible, man. They gun ho out here. They shooting everywhere. Anybody, don't matter, man. They fighting in all the Walmarts. They fight, and they be fighting in those salons too. They be fighting in those salons about they ain't do the right thing to the toenail, or they painted the wrong color on the fingernail. I ain't paying you nothing. I noticed that about people. If they ain't satisfied with, it could be the smallest thing. The first thing they say is, I ain't paying them nothing. I ain't paying them nothing. You know what I mean? I guess because they got the saying the customer's always right. The customer's not always right. It depends on how you treat the person that's waiting on you. For real. But we'll talk about that more another time, man. I appreciate you guys staying up tonight, man. Kicking this with us. You know what I'm saying? As always. Like Maul said, don't forget tomorrow, 1 o'clock, man. It'll be him and Big D, man, working it out, man. So, as I always say, man, and y'all gotta really know I mean this from my heart. If ain't nobody told you they love you today, we do. From this time to the next time. Peace. We out of here.
See ya. Slicky said he need a job, Tom Mo.
You need a job, Slicky?
He need a job on the Tom Mo show.
You want a job? You want to be the DJ for the Tom Mo show?
You know he the official DJ for the Tom Mo show, man. Stop sleeping, man.
But we might got to give him what we was going to do with Fishbone. We might got to give him like 30 minutes to rock before the show come on. We go live. If the show come on at 1, we start live at 12:30 with Slicky just playing music.
Yeah, that's what he do anyway. He be live before the show.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, but see, he gotta bring that over here. 12:30. Marty open the show up. And Slicky, you work the music until 1 o'clock and we come on. Oh, that's what we was trying to do with Fishbone. Remember, Maul?
Yeah, Slicky was helping him out, man.
Yeah, so I don't know, Slicky, we're gonna work on that for you, man. But I'm out of here, big boy. I got some. Oh.
Love.
Later, man.
All right, Kimberly. See y'all tomorrow.